Hello everyone, welcome to the Scratch tutorial. Today we are going to discuss about what is Scratch and how the Scratch interface works. First let me tell you what is Scratch. Scratch is a very beautiful block programming language which is specially designed for young learners to understand coding in a fun and interactive way. This Scratch helps us to create different animations, stories and game with the help of very colorful blocks. So now we are going through how the Scratch work to create different animations, stories and game in a very fun and interactive manner. So here we are. When we open Scratch, its interface is look like this. You can see there are many things. Here some blocks codes are written over here. You can see there are two screens, one this side, and here there is one character you can see over here and the multiple options. One by one we are going to discuss all these options, how they are work. First, before we are going to analyze complete interface, how it work in Scratch, we are going to discuss some terminologies. So here we are. As I already told you, what is Scratch? Scratch is a virtual programming language for creating interactive projects like animations, stories, games, which create a very colorful and interactive manner for the kids and even the beginners who help them to understand coding. Now, when we are going to create any animation or story or game, here we need some characters or objects. In Scratch, these characters and objects are known by specific name which is called sprite. Sprite is nothing but is a character or object which we choose in Scratch to create your Scratch project. Now the next thing is called backdrop. Backdrop is nothing but is the background or screen you can see which we choose as a background of your story or your animation or your any game. Like we'll see how the sprite we can choose and how we can choose any backdrop in Scratch. So here we are. Like here you can see this cat. This cat is nothing but it's a sprite. You can see it's mentioned sprite 1 here. And this is the sprite name. You can choose, you can write your own sprite name as per your requirement. Now suppose you want to choose more sprite over here, more any character or objects. So you can go through this option. You just click on that. There are many sprites over there which is already provided by the Scratch. You can choose any one sprite over here. There are specified name is mentioned over here. You want to choose from animal, people, any fantasy, dance, music, sports, food, fashion, letters, anyone you can choose. Suppose I want to choose this balloon, so I'll just click on that. You can see in this region is called the sprite area, where whenever you want to choose any sprite it will come over there. Now you want to delete this cat sprite, so you can go through this one icon and just click on that and see there the delete options come. So this is called the delete sprite area. So you can click on this delete button and automatically your sprite has delete. So here you can choose your sprite as per your demand. Any one sprite you can choose over here, and if you want to delete you can delete it. Now the second thing, as we discuss about the backdrop. Backdrop means background. You can choose the background as per your requirement whenever you want to create any animation, stories, game. So you require any kind of background, so you can go through that and just click on that. So you can see here multiple background options are presented over here. You can choose anyone. Suppose I want to choose this party one. I just click on that and you can see the background has been come over here. So now you can choose any background over here, and as per your demand you can change it. You can even download it from your system or internet, or you can also characterize as per your demand. You can change the color of your backdrop as well. So these are the main two things which help us to create any animation, game or stories in Scratch. Now we discuss about the other things, how it will get work in the interface. When we see the Scratch interface, it's look like that. There are many things present over there and everything have a specific function, and now we are going to discuss about how everything going to work. First you will see this top part is considered as a title bar. Here the name of the project you can write in over there, which will, whenever you select it and rename it, it will visible over there. Now the second one is called menu bar. Here you can see the group sign and the file, added, tutorial and the Scratch project. You can rename your project whenever you are making any game or animation. You can change the name of your project as per your requirement. There are multiple tutorials already present on the Scratch, which is very helpful for the beginners to understand how Scratch works. Here in file you can open your already saved file. You can save your game or animations in your computer. And the next you can see there is the flag sign and one is the octagon symbol. The flag sign is used to start your animation and the octagon symbol is used to stop your game or animation. Now you can see here this sign is used to make it the full screen of your animation. Whenever you create any game or animation you want to see in the full screen, so just click on this button and you will see your game or animation in a full screen. Now this area, as I have already told you, this is called the sprite area, where you can click or add your sprite over here over this area and you can make it as per your demand. Now this one is the background, which is called backdrop over here in Scratch. You can choose your background as per your demand. Now this is called the sprite coordinates. Sprite coordinates helps to set the position of sprite where you want to make it set as per your demand. Now you will see there are two icons. This one blue one is showing show of sprite and the another one is represented as hide. Whenever you select this one, your sprite is automatically get hide, and once you select again to show, automatically your sprite is visible on the sprite area. Here this one, it can change the size of sprite. Like here, this is the standard 100 size of any sprite. You can reduce it or you can increase it as per your requirement. Now the next one is direction. Direction helps to rotate your sprite into 360-degree angle. You can rotate your sprite as per your demand. And this one we have already discussed. If you want to delete your sprite, you can do it. Now the next one is called script area. As we know, whenever we are going to write a play, you want to create any game, we need to decide any script. On the basis of that, your story or animation will work. So here in this script area, with the help of these block palettes, we select our command blocks and will drag and drop these command blocks in the script area. And on the basis of that, these sprites will work and help us to create very interactive animation. So these all are function together, which help us to create different interactive animations, stories and games. Here also not only these kind of block palettes are there, you can also add as per your requirement. Suppose you want to add some sounds or pan and different type of blocks, so you can add the extension from here. There are already multiple options are present in Scratch. You can choose it and make your stories or animation more interactive and more complicated as well. Now you can see there are three tabs. One is code, one is costume and another one is sound. So here code, especially whenever you are going to open Scratch, code tab by default always open, and you can see there is one sprite already present and motion block palette by default is open, and you can choose any one block palette as per your demand and you can drag and drop over here in script area, and on the basis of that your sprite will work. Now the next one is considered as a costume. Costume helps to change the position and the costume design of your sprite or also your backdrop, which help to change the design over there and make your animation more interactive. And sounds helps to add different sounds in your animation. We'll see how all these options will work. So here we are. Like you can see here, suppose you want to change the position of this sprite, this balloon. So you can see, just select on that and you can drag and drop anywhere. So you can see automatically the position of this X and the Y has changed. Here the X is work horizontally and the Y work vertically. You can just add any number over here, and on the basis of that you can see the position of your sprite has been changed. So on the basis of that you can select the position of the sprite and you can fix it with the help of these command blocks. Now next option, you can see here is mentioned show, which is already showing the blue color. It means your sprite is visible now. Now you want to hide your sprite, so just click on this hide button and you can see your sprite is hide now. So you can do it as per your wish, which help you to create interactive animations. Now if you want to change the size of your sprite, so you can just reduce it or you can increase it as well. Suppose you can see here I mentioned 10, so you can see your balloon sizes become very small, and if you want to increase it, so just go to that and make it 200. Now you will see the effect. So you can see your balloons become bigger now. Now if you want to change the direction, just you can click on that and you can rotate it as per your demand. So this is the way how these symbols are working over here. Now here these symbols, you can see when I click, there are multiple blocks. You can select over there and it will, how it's going to work, you can choose any one and on the basis of that just drag and drop and it will be selected for the particular sprite. In next session we are going to discuss in detail how these block palettes and command blocks will work. Now first we are going to discuss about these terminologies, how they are defined. So here we are. As we have already discussed, sprite area. Sprite area means the space where the sprite displayed or interact with, where you can see the sprite and you can add more sprite. You want to delete a sprite, you can delete it, or you can add more background, you can add it, or you can replace it as well. Now the next one is a script area. Script area where you can drag and drop the command blocks and on the basis of that your sprite will work. The next one, the command blocks. These command blocks are specially designed and execute a specific action in the Scratch. Every command block have their specific function, specific action. On the basis of that your sprite will work. The next one is the block palettes. Block palettes is nothing but the collection of command blocks like motion, looks. These are what? These are block palettes, and each block have a multiple command blocks which have a specific action and they are very specifically characterized by their function. The next one is sprite coordinates, which is denoted by X and Y. X horizontally, Y vertically set the position of sprite on the screen. The next one is add extension. We have multiple block palettes on the screen, but suppose you want to add more creativity in your animation and you want to add more features or tools in the Scratch. So there are multiple options already present in the Scratch like music, sensing, pan. You can select it, you can add on multiple features in your animations. Now the next one is add backdrop, which is very easy. Just you need to add more new background in your project. So you can select add backdrop, or you want to choose the sprite, so you can just go to the add sprite. Next one, it's on and off. As I already showed the symbol, that is the flag one is for the on, and octagon symbol in red color, it is to off your animation. Now next one is the title bar, that the top bar which shows the project's name, the specified project name. You can select it and on the basis of that you can see on the title bar. Next one is the menu bar. This is the top bar in the Scratch which having an option for save, load, or settings, or you want to see the tutorial or specify the name of the project. You can see in the menu bar. And the tabs, which is a very important 3 tabs we have in the Scratch. code, costume and sounds, and each have a very specific function, have a different tools, and on the basis of that we can make a very interactive and creative animation, stories and games, and these steps is very helpful for them. Now one by one we are going to discuss all these steps in detail. So here we are. First we are going to discuss about the code tab. By default, whenever you open the screen of Scratch, you will see this code tab is automatically selected. You will see one sprite over here, the motion block palette automatically selected. You can select anyone and you can see how this command block as per your selection it gets changed. You need to just drag and drop these command blocks in this script area, and on the basis of that this sprite will work. Here this is your extension. You want to add any music, sensing, pan, any kind of extension you want to add, just selecting on that you can add in the list of the block palettes. Now the next one we are going to discuss about the costume tab. Costume specially designed for change the position and the costume of the sprite. Like you can see, this is my sprite over here, a cat. When with the same sprite I'll choose the tab costume, I'll see there are two different type of costumes present, means the two different position of the same sprite. Here you can see the cat position is different. You can see in the lab it's look like they're running into the two different position. So you can select it and it make it create a different animations in your story or whatever you want to create. You can change the color, you can add the text, you can add the shapes, or you can flip it into horizontal and vertical manner with the help of costume tab. Or you can even add more costume from the internet, from your system, or you can add other sprites present over there, you can add on in this costume. And also there is a convert to bitmap option is also present. You can convert the vector into the bitmap with the help of this option. Also you can make a group of the different kind of costumes or ungroup. There are multiple options are present. You can also copy your sprite and paste it. So costume is generally used to change the position, or you can just customize your sprite in a different manner as per your demand. Okay. Now the next step we are going to discuss about, the last one, is sound. Now this is the sound tab. Sound tab is specially designed whenever you want to add a different sounds in your animation. Suppose there is a cat and I want to add this cat as a sprite in my animation, and I also want this cat make a meow sound after 2 seconds. So I'll just choose the sound, the meow over here. There are multiple sounds already present in the Scratch, and also there is an option you can download it from the system or internet. Different sounds you can add in your animation which make a very interactive effect in your stories and animation. So this is all about the Scratch interface, how the Scratch interface work. There are these three tabs: code, costume and sounds, which have their specific function, like codes create a script for the story and animations, and also the costume can customize your sprite or background, and sounds helps to add different sounds to make your animation more interactive. So this is all about the Scratch interface. Now in next session we are going to discuss about how the block palettes have a specified function with having a set of command blocks, and how these command blocks help us to create interactive animations. I hope you understand about the Scratch and its interface. Thanks for watching.